Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Capstone Global Consult Limited. Jumekuo bi a omo fa registered nurses, drivers a omo GCC license, NFA securities. Omo ko amaya hodro bi so te se Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, NFA USA. Na mene wo kasa sisi akra. Omo per registered nurses. Omo ko USA. Akoya juma ko jisika pudro. Anne. Na enye we po. Capstone Global Consult Limited. Esanso boama. Sa wo peka atofri amanone. Omo be ye ho hyehyeye nyina ma. Na wo nsatimi aka ka biara edawa kumaso wa bra wo mre ho enti omo si bra omo so ye sesi a wo behu omo Otema community 9 omo ni Ashama Timber Market ene din hwe animu anasa fra omo en wo 0599 183083 anasa 0302 986573 amanone fo so fra omo +821 021811 Capstone Global Consult Limited. Your success is our business.
Anytime God blesses you with a new day, one thing you have to do is to ask yourself whether you can add value to this day, whether you can make some progress in this day, and again, whether you can use the day profitably. If you are not able to answer positively or affirmatively to this question or these questions, then trust me, something is missing out. So once again, God has given us a new day here in Ghana, reporting from the studios of Sammy Flex TV with my crew, Digital Rasta, call him Currency, who is on camera, and Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. We have a task, and our task is to inform you. Our task is to educate you. Our task is to make sure we entertain you. We bring some laughter into your face, or smiles into your face. If you're able to do this, what it means is that we've added some value to ourselves and we've added some value to the whole universe that we are also a part of. So once again, I bring you greetings. This is the editorial right here on Sammy Flex TV, and we are good to go. Some interesting topics coming up, and when they come up like this, then what it means is that we need to sit down, analyze them, do the reviews, discuss them, and share some of the details we have here with you as well. So let's go into it. But before that, let me say thanks to Tap Tap Send. Tap Tap Send is that money transfer app that you cannot go without. Especially if you live abroad, if you live in the Western lands, and you want to send money back home to Ghana and some selected West African countries or African countries, make sure you download this app on your phone. At least you get to know which country Tap Tap operates and which country it does not. So download the app, put in your bank details, and after that, use the promo code SammyFlex. If you're a first timer, this promo code will give you some more money, extra money into your account. And with this, you get to send more money back home to support family, friends, businesses, and what have you. Now, I am very particular about this particular story or the editorial that I'm about to do. I am very particular about it because I know when it comes to our people, anytime they come across stories like this, instead of them taking their time to look at the positives, rather, they will just run to market with it and they will continue spreading all the information, all the accusations, thinking that they are doing something right. But most of the times, they get it wrong, unfortunately. Most of the times, they get it wrong. Now, what am I going to talk about? I have seen on social media something is trending. And it is about Michael Blankson, a Ghanaian American or American Ghanaian comedian, anyhow you want to put it. He is Ghanaian but lives in America. And this video of him in a studio with some entertainment pundits in America has really generated discussion online in Ghana. And why do you think it has generated that discussion? It has generated that discussion because a simple question of knowing some Ghanaian or some African artists, and it came out that some of our top Ghanaian artists were not known. People think it is a big deal. I'm going to show you videos, so just relax. But let me take you back. Let me take you back some few months ago. Yes, I think it was still this year. Some few months ago. When same Michael Blankson, once again, was on one of the podcast programs. You know, America has so many podcast programs. One of the podcast programs in America, I think, Drinks Champs or so. And while I was there, a conversation ensued. And in this conversation, Michael Blankson was having a discussion with, once again, the panel members and the host of the show, talking about Ghana and Nigeria, about our artists, those who are doing well, about our music, and how well our music is crossing over here and there. And in that discussion, Michael Blankson, talking about Ghanaian artists, he was only able to mention some few people because at that time, according to him, because when he came to Ghana, he explained some of these things that he did not know much people or many names did not come to him at the time. He was able to mention some few ones like Shatawale, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, and the rest. And it came across like, oh, so Michael Blankson, in all your knowing, when it comes to knowing artists from Ghana, you were only able to mention 4 of them. I know and I remember that some people did not spare him. Some people did not take it lightly on him. When he came back, he even went to Shatawale's house. I remember when he came back to Ghana after that particular interview, he went to Shatawale's house. They had conversations and he now told us why he didn't know some of them, though he knew most of the songs and blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. Well, because you might not have seen it, there's a video I would want you to see. Let's go see the video. When I come back, I'll continue with the conversation.
Nigeria has all the artists. Right. I mean, I could name Nigeria that are stars. From Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy. You know, you got Techno. You got Kids Daniel. You on and on.
Nigeria's like the New York.
New York, yeah, it's like the New York of music. You know, Ghana on the other hand, and Ghana is becoming like we said, the Dubai of Africa. And I could only count like 4 people from Ghana. You know, you think about like Shatta Wale. You probably never heard of Shatta Wale, have you?
Yeah, I heard of him.
You heard of him? In your mind. You have Shatta Wale.
Yes, you put out music before too.
I did put out music. We'll get to that later, motherfucker.
You know, we
have Shatta Wale, we have Stonebwoy, we have Sarkodie. Sarkodie's a rapper, and then we have Black Sheriff, who's a rapper. You know, we only have 4 people in that whole country. I'm like, let me make that 5th star.
All right, so you saw the video. That was Michael Blankson having a chit-chat with his people, drinks champs, and having conversations. In fact, random music conversation from Africa and beyond. And once again, that conversation came up. And we also how it ended. The fact that Michael Blankson, to him, knows some few top Ghanaian artists and the rest of the people did not even know most of them, but they knew some Nigerian artists. Now, fast forward to today. Once again, Michael Blankson has appeared on another platform. This time around, $1 million worth of games, podcast. Another podcast, I've told you, America at the moment has so many podcasts. And he was there. For some time, we've seen him rolling with Gambo. And information we have is that he has signed on Gambo as his artist, and we are still waiting for what they'll do musically. In terms of appearances, in terms of marketing him to these industry people, I think so far so good. Michael Blankson has done so well for Gambo because he has introduced him to so many people, and I'm sure if they are able to get the song right, he will be all over because so many people, at least some influential people in America's showbiz industry at the moment, they have either seen him, heard of him, or they've met him. So if they are able to add a good song to it, then it means game over. He is good to go. But we are still waiting for the song. So far, it is just the introduction, the appearances, and more. No song attempt has come out for us to see anything yet. So we take it as such. Then we move on to Now, so in this same conversation, Michael Blankson, knowing what he suffered some months ago here in Ghana, when he talked about knowing only about some 4 Ghanaian artists and the fact that the people were mad why he mentioned these few artists. This time round, whilst he was on the $1 Million Worth of Games podcast, he decided that, okay, at first, I mentioned it, and many people did not take it lightly. Many people were mad at me. Many people were angry why I did not know almost every artist from Ghana, but I was able to mention just a few. This time round, I don't want to mention any name. This time round, I don't want to pinpoint this, I know that. No, I don't want to do that. But because these are entertainment pundits, these are resource people who have been reading about show business, let me throw it to them and ask them if they know the people. That was how he decided to handle it now. That, okay, I won't mention it. Let me rather ask them if they will recognize or identify these names I'm going to mention. So, Michael Blankson started. Mention some names here and there. Well, I want you to see the video because there is a video that I know you can watch it. After that, I come back and do my wrap-up submissions. Watch it. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
Yes, so you saw it. He mentioned some names from Africa, not only Ghana, as a matter of fact. And some of them, they were not known by these panel members. Of course, they talked about knowing Sarkodie. They talked about knowing Shatawale. They talked about knowing Burna Boy and those people. Yeah, I think even Diamond Platinum, but they didn't even know him. They had not heard from him anywhere in terms of music. Then, I'm sure the discussion in Ghana now has been the fact that the 2 pundits or panel members or entertainment resource people did not know Stonebwoy and they did not know Black Sherif. That has been the conversation here in Ghana. Like, many people are so surprised, they are disappointed, they are filmed as to why these 2 guys did not know Stonebwoy and Black Sherif. Now, their anger is that these guys are really enjoying some moments in the music industry worldwide. Stonebwoy, let's look at the collaborations he's done in America in recent times. The fact that he's been signed on to Def Jam, Universal Music Affiliate, that is Def Jam Africa, Universal Music Affiliate. The fact that he has distributed his recent song there. He has been attending the Grammys and some valuable events there. He has won BETs and all that. People are surprised at us. So how come these guys are saying they don't even know Stonebwoy? Then Black Sherif. In recent times, we have seen how Black Sherif is also getting that attention in that part of the world. With his performances, with Burna Boy, appearances here and there, and even the feature with Burna Boy. So many people are so surprised that how come these panel members or pundits are claiming not knowing Black Sherif and Stonebwoy. Now, this is my review, and after that, I'm sure we can wrap up in this editorial. First of all, a pundit not knowing an artist is nothing. It's no big deal. So I don't know why so many people are making a fuss out of this. A pundit not knowing an artist is no big deal. In fact, as much as we are all in this space, there are some people you would not know until they come into a news item that you are interested in. It happens. I'm sure even though we even think that all these Nigerian artists doing so well, everyone knows them somewhere. No, you might not know them. You'll know them when they are in a news of interest to you. So those guys, they will know Shatawale because maybe Shatawale has been in a story of interest to them. They will know Sarkodie because maybe Sarkodie has been in a story of interest to them. They might have heard this and that about them. So not knowing Stonebwoy and Black Sherif does not mean that they are not doing good songs. For all you know, they might even have heard their songs before. But because they might not have heard or come across a story that they were interested in, they will go like they don't know him. Me, I'm going to be very honest. Until recently, There were so many Nigerian artists I did not know until recently. So many of them that I did not know, honestly. Even now, some of them I can identify by faces, some of them I can't. I might know their songs. I might know one or two about them. But just put a photo there and say identify this guy. I might not know them. And what does it mean? What does it mean? It doesn't mean they are not doing well. Same way, it doesn't mean I am not doing well. It doesn't mean any of that. It means that the two of us, we've not had any stories of interest. So I've seen people going like, wow, so upon all these things Stonebwoy has been doing, upon all these things that Black Sheriff has been doing, and they are saying they don't know them. So what should they do? And who are they, Crampo? Those people, what is their profile? What is their background? So if they don't know Black Sheriff and Stonebwoy, it is a big deal. But ask yourself that, do Stonebwoy and Black Sheriff, do they also know them? I'm sure they also don't know them. But they will know Charlemagne, the MC and co. They will know some of these guys there. They will know them. So if they don't know them, it is nothing. I'm sure there are some top broadcasters in America that if you ask Stonebwoy also knows them. Recently, he was there in America. He appeared on some of these programs, the Charlemagne, the God, and all those programs. They appeared on them. They appeared on them. So I'm sure Stonebwoy also say he knows him, and he also say he knows him. But if those guys don't know that, it is nothing. It is, who are they? As a matter of fact, yes, being pundits or being the entertainment resource person is enough for whatever they are doing. And as a matter of fact, they don't wake up thinking about African music. Because they talk about American music or world music, that is what they wake up to think about. If they have time to read anything, they wake up to be reading such stories. I'm not sure I wake up and go online looking for someone who is doing something in Zimbabwe, Zambia. No. Most of the stories that we discuss here, it is because those stories are strong enough that you can't ignore. And that is why oftentimes Nigeria is in our stories, because most of the Nigerian stories are strong enough you can't ignore. So same way, if these guys are on the platform talking about not knowing Stonebwoy, Black Sheriff, and everybody thinks we should kill the world because they don't know them, that is nothing. Stop making a fuss out of this. Stop making noise out of this. Who are they? Those who are saying they don't know Stonebwoy, do you also know them? When asked to mention their names, would you be able to mention their names? It means they are also there. Just as Stonebwoy and Black Sheriff, they are also here. Let's stop putting that kind of undue pressure on the people. Yes, because they don't know them. What should they do, bro? What should they do? I don't get it. And people are running to market with it, making noise here and there. No, this is nothing. As a matter of fact, this is absolutely nothing. Enough of that thing we always put in premium and importance on. Enough of that. Let's move on. Stonebwoy is a potential Grammy nominee. He has won BETs. He has done this, he's done that. He's featured Kerry Hilson and all those people in America. So if a pundit does not know Stonebwoy, why are we also not saying that a pundit is not researching well or wild? Why are we not also saying that, okay, then this pundit is also not researching wide? Why are we not saying that? But rather, we think we should rather make mockery of the artist. For what? For doing what? We should not make mockery of the artist. We should also ask the pundits, why don't you know them? Because these are artists who are doing so well. They claim they knew Burna Boy, but they did not know Black Sheriff that has been doing stuff with Burna Boy in recent times. What are we talking about? So enough. Tell someone watching that this is no big deal. Personally, I've received some calls from some people. Oh, Brasam, have you seen the video? Oh, this one there. Wow. Oh, Brasam, have you seen the video? No, this one there. No, this is nothing. When I read comments under this same video on GhanaNyom.com on Facebook, once again, come and see people. We don't know, go anywhere. Where do you want us to go to? They are doing what they have to do. They are doing what they have to do. So enough of the BS. Let them be. Those pundits, not knowing them, is nothing that they should go and kill themselves for. There are so many pundits here in Ghana, I'm sure. When you also mention some American artists, they also don't know them. And that's fact. Let's call some of our pundits here in Ghana and mention some known American musicians. They will not know them. They can't identify them. What would you say? That they are also not doing good? That they are also doing bad? Is that what it means? So why are we making a case out of this? I see no case in this. So if we come to Ghana and our pundits can't know most of the artists in America, and American pundits can't also know most of the artists here in Ghana, what is the biggest deal? There is no big deal. Of course, they will know Burna Boy because he's doing extremely well. They will know Shatta Wale because Shatta Wale has done so many. Do you know how long Shatta Wale has been around? In terms of news, appearances here in Ghana, nobody beats him to it. Of course, Sarkodie, also another great and huge personality. So such a person, if they know him, that's fine. Not knowing Stonebwoy is nothing. Not knowing Black Sheriff is nothing. They still have a good number of years ahead of them to change their story. How about you? Change your story as well. Thanks for watching. This is the editorial. My name is Sammy Flex. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.